个第2页，大水印祈求。
藍色法本第2頁。
团结常见，跌落难落当，半灭来全切，干不把推送现象。 作觉全难将就不多大念教所知大业解所业别所难这来偏见三界这不修三界全难作业全难将就不多大念教所知大业解所业别所难这来偏见三界这不修三界全难作业全难将就不多大念教所知大业解所业别所难偏见三界这不修三界tham界铁瓦地位给大殿拜给解同阿大同阿给这瓦给解同阿灭偏铁瓦当巴大灭这瓦给解涅莲cha大涅大这当有前波来涅波求切三界当界địa瓦当地位给念波求解东阿大东阿给给大茶瓦给东阿灭偏địa瓦当巴当灭这瓦求解涅莲cha涅当这撇当有前波来涅波求解三界当界địa瓦当地位给念波求解东阿大东阿给给大茶瓦给东阿灭偏địa瓦当巴当灭这瓦给涅莲cha他涅当茶位当全波罗涅波求解巧色瓦当觉解沙巴当解色一场归结所瓦耶瓦众生大给解色巴当解大给强切我所写不修均写灭多长日了的你的给巴的三界前多灭的不完如果南他先全部修三界南给三巴达罗耶前他前他我切教吞没天巴依全给可罗可多所故松途经我这早都所，我们举见见破障呢，都什么上界跟讲我，你让什么结果我说等着，早晚那没下来强早咯。他们给对接下界的做中渐渐没到对接帮讲不是接能报答我这边个，下界加别下来强早咯。就我渐渐嘛个，更多个做上渐渐我来渐突渐渐渐做还是，渐日子来强早咯。那么来给当路当内经给我们的他们给他们当主跟检查给七三八，他们这个都大概觉得多。那个当年别什么见，他们见到那面把样，他帮做了上节节恐怕人不觉得个不是啊，这知道。我就是我就同没上班这边，定居就是那连接团到度怎么说因啦，在那可能的工作那边他们可能先不说。So, first of all, a very good morning to all the respected Kimbola Lamas and all of you.
首先仁波切同所有嘅出家眾啦，同所有嚟臨嘅同學弟子都問早安。
I hope you didn't have too much trouble getting here today.
希望今朝大家交通都嚟得方便。
So now today we are going to go through the Tenju. So there is one which is direct teaching of the Buddha, and one which is the commentary on the Buddha's teaching by great enlightened masters. So today the 37 practices of a Bodhisattva is the commentary put down by a great enlightened master called the Gyalton Tongme Zangbo. So it comes under the Tenju. So we will go through these teachings.
咁仁波切就話啦，今日同大家分享嘅教授係嚟自丹珠爾啦。咁丹珠爾係嗰個成個經藏裏邊啦。咁入邊有佛陀嘅教法啦，亦都有好多大德嘅論典喺入邊嘅。咁今日我哋就係要學習嘅咧，就係佛子行37頌呢個入邊係個論典啦，係由邊個所做咧？係一個大成就者啦。其實中文佢譯就無住賢菩薩嘅。
So before we start contemplating on the precious teaching, we must start through a very noble state of mind, which is we want to receive this precious Dharma for the benefit of all mother sentient beings, to be free from the sufferings of the samsara. So for this purpose, then we wish to tread on the path of a Bodhisattva so that we can attain the complete realization through which we can benefit all mother sentient beings. So for this purpose, genuinely wishing for this, then we listen to such precious teachings, we contemplate on such precious teachings, and we practice such precious teachings.
嗱，咁仁波切就提醒大家啦，喺我哋接受一個咁殊勝嘅教法之前呢，我哋要先調整我哋嘅發心，我需要一個崇高嘅發心啦，去聽聞呢個佛法嘅。我哋要思維，我哋為咗所有嘅無量眾生能夠從呢個輪迴中嘅痛苦得到解脱，所以我哋就行呢個菩薩嘅道。咁要行呢個菩薩嘅道，我就需要去學習。思維同埋修持呢個珍貴殊勝嘅教法。
Then this particular teaching or the Dharma, the 37 practices of a Bodhisattva, personally for myself is a very precious, dear teaching, because it is like we all have a diary, our life's diary. So I keep this as my life's diary. I try to follow these and try to put into practice as much as possible. As we may not be perfect, sometimes we try, sometimes we fail. But though we fail, as we say, failure is the pillar of success. So we keep trying again and again, so that we gradually are able to improve. So that way, I look at it as that way, and try to put these practices in my daily life as much as possible. I received this precious teaching few times, specifically from His Holiness Jong Kamaba, then from very precious His Eminence Sanjin Rinpoche, then also maybe not formally in the text, but as advice and from a day-to-day life experience and manifestation through my precious Guru, Guru Vajradhara, the 12th Khenting Thai Siddhaba. So through these teachings, these manifestations of such great enlightened Bodhisattvas, then I try to share with you my experiences in the most ability that I can manage.
嗱，咁仁波切咧就話俾大家知啦，點解今日呢個佛子行37頌係咁重要咧？因為喺佢個人嘅生命當中，佢覺得係呢個係對佢係一個非常親切嘅一個教授。佢話唔知大家有冇有一樣習慣，好似一個日記咁或者一個座右銘咁嘅一樣嘢啦。對佢嚟講，呢一個佛子行37頌就係好似呢一樣嘢咁。佢係每日嘅生活當中，佢都會遵從佢入邊嘅教法啦，盡量去跟隨啦，盡量去試。當然喺生命當中會有時做得到，有時未必做得到。但係我哋姑勿論一定要係繼續努力去嘗試，因為不停咁嘗試，失敗乃成功之母。終有一天我哋可以做得到入邊嘅指引啦，或者要求啦。咁仁波切就話啦，佢呢一個咁殊勝嘅教法咧，佢從邊幾位上師度得過呢個傳承咧？咁首先就喺尊聖嘅17世大寶法王嗰度啦，亦都喺尊貴嘅新基丁厄仁波切嗰度嘅。咁未必係正式引經據典嘅教授，但係以每日嘅行事以身作則咁，佢喺金剛持12世大師仁波切身上咧，亦都學習好多關於呢個佛子行37頌裏邊嘅教授。咁佢話根據呢啲活菩薩嘅示現啦，嘅教授俾佢啦，亦都佢生命當中嘅經驗啦，佢會盡佢嘅能力，今日會將呢個佛子行37頌教授俾大家。
So how many of you have received this teaching before?
仁波切想問有幾多同學仔有學過上過堂去學佛子行37頌呢個教授嘅
？Okay, so quite a few. So because we don't have much time, just one day, so we will try to go through as much as possible. When I say as much as possible, I mean try to explain as much as possible, but we will try to go through everything, because before I used to, in my early days when I started teaching, I used to think to teach detail is important. So I used to teach in detail and not always manage not to finish. Then I used to keep it for the next year. But then I was told I shouldn't do that, because especially in the West, people don't like this. Once you study, you have to complete the topic. Otherwise, you are an incapable person. So now I make sure to finish it, no matter how.
咁仁波切咧就話佢點解要盡力？因為我哋今日唔係有好多時間，只有得1日嘅時間去學習。其實通常係成年嘅起碼。不過咁佢話佢盡力去教，但係因為佢會嘗試着重將重點教授，因為佢話佢以前佢年輕啲嘅時候，佢根據傳統嘅教法咧，佢就好仔細、好仔細、好仔細，咁次次都教唔完，次次都教唔完嘅話，就次次都要留翻下一年。咁佢話以西方嘅文化，佢哋好似就唔係幾喜歡呢個習慣，就希望一次過一定要完成佢圓滿佢咁，所以佢今日會盡力咁樣做。
So now, before we begin, then I think
咁仁波切咧就話喺我哋開始教授個正文之前，佢想略略咁介紹一下呢個做呢個佛子行37頌嘅作者啦，佢係個點樣嘅成就者，點樣嘅人，佢生平無住賢菩薩係點樣嘅，你對佢都要有一定嘅了解。
Now, Jasing Ulchu Thongme Zangbo, he was born in central Tibet, known as the Tsang, Tsang, near the great seat of the Saja lineage.
咁呢位無住賢菩薩咧，佢原本就係出生於喺西藏嘅中部嘅一個僧嘅地方啦。 咁嗰個地方咧係好多薩迦嘅傳承喺嗰度嘅。
And he lived from 1295 to 1369. So roughly, not roughly, about 74 years.
佢出生嘅年份大概係1295年啦，至到好似1360幾年，咁佢就壽命大概係74歲度。
He was born into a very dedicated, simple but very dedicated Buddhist family, who had great values.
咁佢出生嘅家庭咧係一個好簡單家庭，不過係一個對佛教好虔誠嘅家庭。
It is said that when his mother conceived him in her womb, during those 9 months, she somehow felt more at peace and more, loving kindness, compassion developed in her, automatically generating this way. So it gave her great that kind of natural birth of loving kindness, compassion.
嗱，相傳佢媽媽陀佢嗰9個月嘅時候咧，係有種好特殊嘅感覺，令到覺得點解陀呢個 BB 會令到佢覺得特別祥和、特別多慈悲、慈愛嘅感覺出嚟。
And then after he was born, of course, when he was born, there was many great signs, miracles, etc. But as a child itself, he started displaying lots of, characters, which is, not commonly seen in other ordinary people.
咁佢出世嘅時候，當然亦都好多長笑啦。咁但係就算佢係孩童嘅時候咧，佢都展現一啲好特殊嘅品質啦，或者性格啦，係同普通一般嘅小朋友係好唔同嘅。
Like for example, there was a time when he was very young, just maybe able to walk around, and then one day his mother saw him, suddenly found him without any clothes. So she asked him, what happened to your clothes? And then it is recorded he told her that he saw somebody outside, and in the snow, very cold outside. Then feeling bad for this person, then he gave all his clothes to this person. And then when his mother went outside to see, actually the person was a rock, a big rock, and he seeing this getting in the snow, getting beaten in the snow, cold weather, so covered it with his clothes, and then even on the sides placed some stones so that the clothes won't fly off, and then that way, so a natural development of loving kindness, compassion, signs, such.
係啦，咁仁波切就話啦，無住賢菩薩細個嘅時候啦，剛剛識行嘅時候咧，就已經展現一啲好特殊嘅表現啦、特質啦。咁佢媽媽發現有一天，佢突然入到嚟冇晒衫着，咁佢問你啲衣服去晒邊度啊？咁佢話因為我出邊見到有人咧，佢好似好凍咁樣，咁我就將啲衫俾晒佢。咁然後個媽媽就走出去睇下，揾下呢個人喺邊度啦。點知唔係一個人，係一嚿大石。咁佢覺得個大石喺落雪嘅環境裏邊，好似好凍咁嘅感覺咧，佢就將自己啲衫就包住咗嗰個石頭，等佢保暖，仲揾啲石仔擲住啲衫，等佢唔好吹走佢添。咁所以佢喺嗰個孩童時代已經展現一啲慈愛嘅特質出嚟。
Then it is also said that when he and his friends used to play together, normally when we play a game, we play to win. So when he used to win, he used to feel sad. When his friends used to lose, he used to feel sad. When his friends used to win, he used to lose, he used to feel happy. So sometimes he used to purposely lose. So that kind of a character.
咁 仁波切又話佢細個無住菩薩嘅時候，同啲小朋友一齊玩嘅時候咧，佢都好特殊嘅，因為我哋通常細路仔一齊玩遊戲咁啊，梗係想贏，會好開心啦。但係佢唔係嘅，佢如果贏咗，佢會好唔開心；佢個朋友輸咗，佢都會好唔開心。如果朋友贏咗，佢就好開心啦。所以佢有時就特登輸俾佢哋。
Then in the old days, you have to, still in some places, you have to go to get wood for fire. So the children, used to be sent to get firewood. So when he had to go to get firewood with his friends, and it's not certain that you will find firewood. Sometimes you find a lot, sometimes you don't find. So when his friends did not find any, he used to be sad and he used to give away his firewood to his friends and come back home empty-handed, so that the friends don't get shouting from their parents for not finding wood, so that way he used to live a very compassionate life ever since he was a small child.
咁另外一個古仔亦都講到無住菩薩啦，佢哋細個嘅時候，通常啲細路仔都會要幫手去森林度執啲啲木頭翻嚟咧，就攞嚟當火咁樣燒去取暖嘅。咁但係咧唔係時時都會咁順利執到好多啱用嘅木頭啦。咁如果翻到嚟咧揾唔到嘅話咧，可能小朋友會俾人責罵㗎。咁無住菩薩細個嘅時候咧，咁同啲小朋友一樣去出去揾啦。但係有啲小朋友揾唔到嘅時候咧，佢就將自己揾到嗰啲咧就奉獻俾對方，等人哋翻到屋企就唔使俾父母責罵啦。但係佢自己翻屋企就乜都冇啦。
And as we know, all great masters, if we see their life history, they have had lots of struggles, ups and downs in their life, through which they conquer all difficulty. So in the same way, even Gyalton Zambo, he had a difficult, child life. His mother passed away, when he was very small, at very young age. Then soon after, his father also passed away. So he lost both his parents when he was very young. And then he was looked after by his grandmother. But his grandmother also passed away when he was very young. And then after that, his uncle looked after him. So he went through, the various ups and downs in life. Then finally, when he reached the age of 14, and then through all these experiences, then he realized that the samsara is nothing but suffering. So he truly developed a sense of renunciation to the samsara and wanted to pursue in the path of Dharma seriously. So he turned towards wishing to take ordination of a monk. So he wanted to be a monk. So then he told his uncle, and then he became a monk.
係啦，咁仁波切就話啦，好似我哋所認識咁啦，其實好多嘅大德啦，佢哋嘅生平啦，都唔係一定好如意，一定要好多都經歷好多困難同障礙。但係就喺佢哋生命當中經歷呢啲障礙嘅時候，就展現佢嘅特性出嚟，佢嘅特質。咁一如以往啦，即係好似無住菩薩，佢自己都佢有佢嘅經歷啦。佢細個嘅時候，媽媽就好早就過咗身啦，跟住爸爸亦都過咗身。咁然後佢就去佢嫲嫲嗰度生活啦，但係冇幾耐佢嫲嫲都過咗身，咁最後佢就去咗佢個uncle 啦，即係伯父或者嗰度住喺度生活啦。咁直到佢大概14歲到嘅年紀啦，佢就感受到啦輪迴嘅痛苦啦佢就生起咗一個好強烈嘅出離心，佢好想轉心向法，就決定要去行一個出家嘅路。咁佢就同佢個伯父講：我要去出家成出家人啦。
Then as a monk, he pursued his studies, and he was very hardworking, and also was very bright. So he improved in his the Dhamma path very quickly. And to us, there's a saying that once a lot of gathering was there when the teacher asked some very difficult questions and there was a debate. And Jase Ngulchu Thongme Zangbo, his insight into the matter was so great that the teacher gave him the name, the second Thongme. Thongme is the Asanga, the great Indian master. So like him, so he told him the second Thongme. So that's how he got the name Thongme.
係啦，咁當無住菩薩細個時候啦，剛剛出家啦，咁佢就好努力咁、好勤力咁去學習啦，佢亦都好聰明啦，所以佢喺呢個學習佛法嘅路上咧，就進步得非常之快啦。咁有一次嘅大型嘅法會聚會嘅時候啦，咁老師就會問好多好艱難嘅問題啦。咁當其時嘅無住菩薩咧，喺當眾之中咧就非常之突出，因為佢所俾出嚟嘅答案咧，老師發覺係非常之甚深嘅，睇到佢嘅智慧喺嗰度啦。當其時佢有咁嘅表現咧，個老師直情就俾咗個名，就係阿生噶，其實就係無住兒呢個，話第二嘅無住菩薩咁樣嘅意思。咁即係講佢嘅智慧係去到幾厲害啦。
Then there was a time when he went through a very hard time. Then he had become a great master, through all this. Then through his great insight into the understanding of the Dharma, and then through practice, not only learning but through practice, he became a great master and started teaching the Dharma and was benefiting immense. But because of his character, which is, he give away everything, and he don't keep himself anything, so through these kind of thing, then once there was a drought, and then had difficulty of food and all this. So at that time he had nothing, so he went through a difficult time. And then his friends, well-wishers, advised him, that why don't you learn some rituals and learn to give initiations, so that when you do that, people make offering to you, so then you can make some living out of that, so why don't you do that? Of course they meant well, but it was in the wrong. It was a wrong view, So understanding such, wrong view that people had, or misunderstanding of such, and then he composed or compiled this particular text called the 37 Practices of a Bodhisattva. So that generated him to put down these practices.
係啦，咁佢被封為無住賢菩薩之後啦，咁無住賢菩薩當然大家認知佢係一個非常偉大嘅上師啦，佢自己嘅文思同埋喺修行方面都係非常之著名嘅一個大德啦，咁亦都利益好多嘅弟子，好多嘅學習嘅出家人。咁但係佢嘅生命唔代表係一帆風順，佢仍然係面對好多困難啦，因為尤其是佢個性格啦。唔中意留任何嘢俾自己，乜都係貢獻晒、奉獻晒、佈施晒出去嘅。咁甚至乎有一次就乾旱啦，大乾旱啦，咁冇食物，佢自己都冇留任何食物。咁有啲人就話點解你唔去做一啲法事啊，或者去俾啲灌頂啊，咁就會有好多人會供養你，咁你咪可以有辦法生活咯咁樣。但係呢位無住賢菩薩就覺得咁係唔啱嘅，即係做呢啲你唔可以用一個佢覺得係錯嘅動機去做。佢哋呢啲人雖然係出於善心去咁樣去建議佢，但係佢係對法係有一個誤解喺度，所以因為咁呢，所以佢就做咗呢個佛子行37頌嚟俾啲人去認識一個正確嘅正見係應該係點樣建立。
So that is a background of the great master who compiled these practices.
仁波切就略略咁介紹咗無主賢菩薩呢個佛子行37頌嘅作者嘅生平。
Okay, so now we will go through the teaching itself. As I told you, I received this few times, and during those times, in the early times, I got this text, the book. I think this was printed by a Korean, Dhamma students, and given out freely to all of us. So I keep using this because it was long time back, I got this. But I'm not very sure about the translation in this, the English translation. I'm not sure how good it is. But though, but I never learned any special English Dhamma terms, or I never was taught any. I just talk whatever comes in my mind. So through the teachings I've received, and I try to keep it that way because I see, try to picture to whom I'm teaching, same as me, who doesn't understand any. So the simpler it is, the better it is for me. When it's very high, language, then it flies over my head. So when it is kept simple, try to explain through explanation, then it's a little bit more something that I can understand. So that's why I don't try to change, the way I teach. So I keep it as simple as possible, because maybe laziness that I don't want to study. So I want to keep it simple. But maybe because of this, that my wish is for you to understand. That's it. So.
係啦，仁波切就話啦，佢自己接受過唔同嘅教法，係關於呢個佛子行37頌啦。咁佢當其時有啲人助印咗一啲法本啦，同埋俾人結緣嘅。咁佢一直都用住呢一本咧，係由韓國嘅嗰邊嘅弟子所助印出嚟啦。咁佢就唔係絕對好肯定佢嘅英文嘅翻譯嘅正確性，但係佢話佢因為自己亦都冇話特別去學習用英文嘅佛法嘅專有名詞，但係佢就希望用一個最簡單直接嘅方法同大家分享，因為佢想佢自己都好似大家咁喺一個唔係好理解呢啲佛法嘅專有名詞嘅情況底下，點樣去將呢個意思傳達俾大家？佢話可能亦都代表佢自己懶惰，唔想再去學啦。但係其實佢嘅心係想你最緊要明白用簡單嘅方式去明白個內容。
Then maybe you can make some notes. I made some notes thinking it might be helpful for you, like a subject, of this particular teaching. Because this teaching have so many, so if you have a subject, then we roughly know, what is what, and how to divide things, so that way. In order to put forth the teachings of the Bodhisattvas path, the 37 practices, then we can divide this entire thing into three categories.
仁波切亦都建議大家可能要做少少筆記。佢話因為佢如果你能夠將整個佛子行37頌咧，將佢分門別類咁樣咧，你會容易啲去理解。咁佢自己都有做啲筆記嘅。佢話咁佢會大致上會將佢分成為3個主要部分。
So first is the first reason for putting down such practice.
咁首先呢，就係嗰個點解要實行佛子行37頌裏邊嘅修持嘅理由。
Second is the main practices itself.
咁第二部分就真係正行嘅部分，就係點樣修持佛子行37頌。
And then the third is the conclusion of the practices, the compilation of the practices.
咁第三部分就係一個總結整個佛子行37頌嘅一個濃縮嘅總結。
Now, in the first, and then under the first category, then it talks about the explanation of the name of the teaching.
咁喺第一個部分咧，仁波切就話佢係解釋點解叫做佛子行37頌嘅。
And then supplication by the compiler.
然後跟住就係作者嘅祈請。
And then the third is the commitment that is that the author takes to compose this and to for the benefit of beings.
第三部分咧就係嗰個作者造者佢嘅誓言啦，或者佢嘅願發嘅願啦，點解佢要做呢個佛子行37頌？
So these are characters through which it shows that such teachings are genuine teachings by genuine masters.
有呢啲以上呢啲特點咧，就係代表入邊所教啦，真係一個正式純正嘅佛法嘅教導啦。亦都代表所做嘅呢個作者咧，亦都係一個真正嘅偉大嘅修行人。
Then now the second part of the three divisions. So first part finished. Now the second part is the main practice itself. So under that, then first is the condition to develop bodhicitta.
係啦，咁喺正行嘅部分啦，即係頭先分三部分啦，理由，然後正行部分嘅再分細佢咧。第一個就係我哋需要咩因緣去產生呢個菩提心。
And the second talks about the bodhicitta itself.
跟住就講菩提心本身。
And third talks about the advisors on the path, on bodhicitta, advisors on bodhicitta, practice of the bodhicitta.
跟住第三部分咧，就係無住賢菩薩會俾一啲建議點樣去實踐呢個發菩提心嘅呢個修行嘅道。
So under this, then the first, which is the conditions to develop bodhicitta. So under this again, and then in order to develop this, then it talks about various things. For example, the precious human life.
咁喺需要咩因緣去發菩提心嗰個部分啦？咁入邊仲有分支啦。咁然後佢講好多不同嘅，例如暇滿日生點解咁難得？
And then the how do you say abandoning unfavorable place.
咁跟住就講要捨棄一啲對我哋修行上不利嘅境況。
And third, relying on vampa is what relying on no isolation. I don't know. Anyway, it's in the text, so we will go through.
咁跟住就係講我哋要去靜處度修行啦。
Then it talks about impermanence.
跟住就講關於無常嘅部分。
And then talks about abandoning unfavorable companions.
咁跟住亦都係遠離一啲會有對你有壞影響、唔好影響嘅友伴啦。
And talks about relying on spiritual friends or favorable companion.
咁亦都之後亦都我哋要依靠親近善友精神道上嘅老師。
And talks about the importance of refuge, taking refuge to the three jewels.
咁亦都會有講點解皈依三寶係咁重要。
So these are the conditions to develop bodhicitta.
咁呢啲總括嚟計咧，就係、想造就我哋發到菩提心嘅因緣嘅部分。
Then in this, now the second part of the main body is the talking on the bodhicitta itself. So under that, then it talks about the relative bodhicitta and ultimate bodhicitta.
咁跟住佢就會講菩提心嘅本身啦。咁菩提心本身亦都會有分係世俗嘅菩提心啦，同埋聖意嘅菩提心。
And the relative bodhicitta is divided into bodhicitta of lower faculty, middle faculty, and higher or greater faculty.
係啦，咁然後跟住，就算喺世俗嘅菩提心嘅部分，佢亦都會有分下品部、中品部同埋高品上品部。
So of course we will go through these, one by one. So I'm just giving you a rough the skeleton so that you understand what we are doing.
咁仁波切話唔使擔心嘅，一陣佢會喺呢啲題目度會再深入去探討解釋，但係而家佢俾一個廊，大家有個結構。
Then it talks, on the relative bodhicitta of the higher faculty also. Then it divides into two, which is first aspiration bodhicitta of a higher faculty, and then the action, putting it into action, into the practice of bodhicitta of a higher faculty.
咁跟住亦都喺西俗菩提心裏邊咧，佢會喺上根器嘅部分咧，佢會再分為願菩提心同埋行菩提心嘅部分。
So now under this, the action of putting the bodhicitta practice into action, or gompa, meditate means putting into practice. Under that also, then there are two, putting kunzob, the relative bodhicitta into practice, and ultimate bodhicitta into practice.
係啦，咁又喺行菩提心嘅部分咧，佢入邊有光白，即係實行啦。實踐裏邊咧，佢亦都會有相對嘅同埋究竟嘅分別。
Then under the relative bodhicitta, putting into action, then there are two, which is when doing the practice, when doing the practice itself, then doing practices such as Tonglen practices, give and take practices. So doing such practices.
咁喺世俗嘅菩提心裏邊，喺行菩提心嘅部分修持裏邊咧，佢亦都會有講自他交換。
And then the second, when one comes out of practice, then how to continue the practice in one's day to day. So when doing that, then able to take in the unfavorable conditions in one's path of practice. So this is very important. When we are unable to do this, then we have problem. So it is said for a practitioner, every condition is a favorable condition. There's no condition which is unfavorable.
係啦，咁跟住佢亦都會講啦。當頭先嗰啲係即係修上座嘅時候，咁如果我哋下座之後喺日常生活裏邊去點樣繼續修持，就算我哋視為唔順境嘅，唔係順緣係違願嘅情況裏邊，點樣將佢轉化成為一個修行上嘅順緣嘅資糧。
Then when in one's how to say, okay. So under this, the how to take unfavorable conditions in one's path of practice, then there are many. Mainly out here given is 10. So we will go through that one by one.
仁波切就話啦，佢喺關於點樣將違願轉成修行上嘅道用嘅話咧， 入邊有講起十個介紹或者解釋。
Now, under the ultimate bodhicitta, so again here also same, it have two, which is when doing the practice itself of the ultimate bodhicitta and how to continue this in one's day-to-day, life, the ultimate bodhicitta.
係啦，咁仁波切就話跟住咧，佢入邊講聖義菩提心嘅部分咧，亦都會有講上座嘅時候點樣修啦，下座即係唔係禪坐嘅時候，日常生活裏邊應該點樣修。
So, when doing meditation practice on the ultimate bodhicitta, then doing meditation such as the meditating on non-dual state, so seeing things as a mere mental fabrication, an illusion, etc.
係啦，當我哋入邊會介紹點樣去上座嘅時候，要修持聖義嘅菩提心嘅時候，點樣去修持無意嘅狀態啦，點樣去視所有嘅呈現呢，都係我哋嘅心所造作出嚟啦，只係幻象般嘅。
And in practice, then developing genuine understanding of how to say understanding of non-existence or non-substantial character of a character to things that attract you, develop attachment, and to things that what's the opposite of attract? Reject, which develop hatred, so.
係啦，咁仁波切介紹啦，即係個佛子行三十七頌之後，佢會講解點樣去對治明白所有顯相嘅個實體性，佢個本質係乜嘢？佢嘅其實冇實質存在，而咁樣去用嚟對治我哋貪着嘅景物或者人或者事，或者我哋有啲係排斥嘅事物，都係可以用呢個方法去對治。
Now, then the third, which is the advisors on, to a Bodhisattvas practitioner.
係啦，咁第三個主要分類嗰度啦，跟住仁波切就入邊就係佢會俾一啲無住現菩薩就入邊係俾啲意見建議，應該如何修持呢個菩薩道。
So under this, it shows us or talks or introduces us to the 6 paramitas and how to practice the path of the 6 paramita practice.
咁喺呢個部分咧，入邊無住現菩薩就會講解點樣去實踐修行，就係行六波羅蜜多。
So these again, we will go one by one.
咁仁波切話，到時我哋亦都會逐個去介紹。
Now, from the main, then the third part, the third part, which is the conclusion of the Bodhisattvas practice. This, the text.
咁跟住嚟嘅第三部分嘅尾段就係佢總結整個
So it talks about the reason to compile such a practice.
咁作者喺度就會有講點解佢要做呢一個佛子行37頌
and how it was compiled.
佢如何做出嚟嘅
And then the author or the compiler makes what's that? Shakba, confession for all the shortcomings during the compiling such composition.
咁跟住作者本身亦都好謙虛啦，雖然佢大成就者啦，去懺悔，如果喺做呢個文獻嘅時候有任何嘅遺漏， 佢都會一一懺悔。
And then dedication of the merit through putting down such precious practice.
咁跟住作者喺度亦都會將造就呢個佛子行三十七頌嘅所有嘅福德啦、功德啦回向。
So this is a rough skeleton of the entire practice. Now you know this, right? So now when you go through, it becomes easier. You are not lost. You know where you are. Otherwise, even when I start first, when I start, then so many, then I get confused, where I've reached, and then, of course, I understand what is being taught, but then I don't know where I am, how to relate to it. It becomes difficult. Now with this skeleton, you know how to relate, where to relate. So it becomes easier. So I thought it'll be, beneficial for you. So I put down these, so those words are my own words, okay? So don't, it's for your understanding.
係啦，咁仁波切咧就話希望咁樣藉着咁嘅介紹咧，俾個朗大家啦，大家會有一個概念大約嗰個情況。佢話因為佢自己細個時候，佢一次過就咁樣學嘅時候，就發覺佢當然明白入邊嘅內容，但係就有時唔知去到邊個位。咁如果你一個比較清晰嘅框架俾你去擺呢啲偈頌嘅話，你知道大約你而家係做緊啲講緊啲乜嘢。
Now, from that, so the first, as I told you, which is the name of the text itself.
咁首先而家會講解就係嗰個佛子行三十七頌呢個點樣命名係點樣嚟嘅。
So the Jalse Lalen Sudima, so the 37 practices of a Bodhisattva. So here, and then, the Buddha who is completely enlightened, who has completely transcended all all limitations. So in order to achieve that state of complete realization, then one has to follow the path, the unmistaken path to achieve that. So that is the path of a Bodhisattva. Therefore, in order to achieve that goal, the ultimate realization, the manifestation of the full potential, then Jalsingulchu Tongme Zangpo has put down these practices in a very concise form of 37 practices. So that is why it is called the 37 practices of a Bodhisattva.
係啦，咁仁波切咧喺度就話啦，佛陀啦，完全超越所有嘅世間嘅所有輪迴入邊嘅所有嘅煩惱啦，超越所有嘅痛苦啦，達至圓滿正覺啦，完全無邊際、無限制，所有嘅內在嘅潛能都釋放出嚟。咁為咗要達至呢個狀態咧，就必須要行一個叫做菩薩道，係要行一個無誤嘅修行嘅菩薩道。咁要能夠行得到呢一個菩薩道嘅話咧，我哋需要有個步驟啦。咁無住現菩薩咧就喺度將整個菩薩道嘅所有咧，好精要咁濃縮喺啲37個偈頌裏邊。
So here now first the name, it says Namo Lokeshwaraya. So that is Sanskrit. So we all the texts, we have, if we see, have the Sanskrit, some part of Sanskrit left, in the beginning. The supplication part, Sanskrit is there, or the name of the, the text in Sanskrit. So that is one to show that it is a genuine teaching with genuine lineage. And then also because Sanskrit is a very sacred, profound language, then to bless so in the form of blessing, and then the Sanskrit is also left there. So many reasons. Of course, these are a few of them.
係啦，咁仁波切你睇到佛子行37頌第一個偈頌，首先開頭嘅係 Namo Lokeshwaraya。咁呢一個其實係梵文嚟嘅，仁波切就話作者特別留咗句以原文梵文嘅造字啦。點解呢？做呢一個咁嘅祈請啦。因為梵文係一個好殊勝嘅一個語言啦，佢亦都代表住呢一個教法係真確無異啦，同埋係具傳承啦。咁亦都會加持呢一個造論。
So here now the supplicating to Namo Lokeshwaraya. So Namo is it means supplication. It is supplication in Sanskrit, and Loke is it means the beings. So Shwara, yeah. So in Indian we have Ishwar. Shwara means the protector, the savior or protector. So here Namo Lokeshwaraya is supplicating to the protector of all beings. So
係啦，咁仁波切就解釋啦，譬如 Namo Lokeshwaraya，Namo 嗰度咧就係一個頂禮啦，一個祈請啦，一個歸依啦咁嘅意思啦。咁Loke 就係代表眾生啦、有情啦。Shwara 佢個意思咧本身係一個保護者咁樣嘅。咁佢就係整個句語嘅意思咧，就係我哋頂禮或者歸依呢個眾生嘅庇護者。
So now this supplication is shown in a little more broader way with the next sentences by saying Kangi Chukun Don Mezi Jang Drovitana Chikdu Tunzibi Nama Chodan Chenri Zikun Latado Gosum Kubi Chansalo. So you see that all phenomena neither come nor go. Still you strive solely for the benefit of beings. Supreme Guru and Protector, to you I continually bow with body, speech and mind. So here it is saying you who has gone beyond the limitations of perceiving things as you and me, as going and coming, as life and death, so etc. All these limitations, the mental fabrications, the perceptions. So you are beyond this. You have realized the ultimate, which is beyond all these limitations. Yet, with your great loving kindness, compassion for the benefit of all mother sentient beings, you come. You remain in this to benefit beings. So you to you the Avalokiteshvara, and to the Guru, one's Lama, his Lama, who is the embodiment of the Avalokiteshvara, and then he supplicates with his body, speech and mind.
係啦，咁呢度咧就仁波切就讀嗰個偈頌啦。雖見諸法無來去，唯一勤行利眾生。上師觀自在尊前，行以三業恭敬禮。咁呢度就係講緊啦，佢睇到雖見諸法無來去，就係因為呢個佢呢度講係觀世音菩薩啦，或者仁波切就話其實佢係頂禮埋佢嘅上師啦，係觀世音菩薩嘅化現俾佢啦。佢祈請或者恭敬頂禮呢一位觀世音菩薩或者上師，就係因為佢已經係證悟咗，已經超越咗二元，超越咗我哋世間睇到你我生死過去未來呢一啲相對性嘅概念，佢已經證悟咗究竟聖義，但係基於佢嘅慈悲，所以佢仲留喺呢個娑婆世界嗰度去 利益所有嘅眾生。咁因為有咁嘅上師，因為咁嘅上師係觀世音菩薩化業，所以作者向佢頂禮。
Like the Avalokiteshvara who remain to benefit beings, our precious Guru remain and comes back as in the form of human again and again in the samsara, though he need not come back in the samsara because of his great love, kindness for beings such as us. He again and again takes rebirth into the the samsara in order to show us the path, in order to guide us through this step by step. So recognizing all this, then genuinely appreciating and developing devotion, and then supplicate to one's Lama. Because of our karma, we are unable to see the Buddha himself directly. Though Buddha is ever present, because of our limitations, we are unable to see the Buddha directly. But no less than the Buddha himself, our precious Guru, pour onto us the precious lineage, the Dhamma, through which we can achieve exactly what Buddha Shakyamuni has achieved. Even Buddha himself comes in front of us. He can show us the path to enlightenment, but he cannot pick us up and put us in enlightenment. So therefore, exactly same as the Buddha, and even more precious or beneficial than the Buddha, because we cannot see Buddha because of our karma, but because of our Guru, he manifests as a human, same like us, and pass on to us this precious lineage, the Dhamma, the path through which we can attain complete realization. So recognizing these, then we truly, through appreciation, supplicate to our Guru.
係啦，咁仁波切咧就話啦，好似觀世音菩薩一樣嘅慈悲啦，我哋會憶念我哋珍貴嘅上師啦，佢一次又一次咁轉生都留住喺娑婆世界，以人嘅相，佢其實唔需要再嚟噶啦，因為基於對我哋嘅慈愛慈悲啦，不停咁投生喺呢個輪迴裏邊，去帶領我哋，去引導我哋一步一步咁去走上呢個解脫嘅道，走上呢個菩薩道。所以基於佢哋咁慈悲咧，所以要生起我哋嘅虔敬心啦。因為我哋業力嘅問題啦，冇辦法直接見到佛陀啦。但係上師對我哋嘅恩德咧，係唔會比佛陀少㗎。因為有傳承嘅上師喺度，佢就能夠將傳承佛法同埋加持灌入我哋嗰度啦。咁佢就算佛陀再現喺我哋面前，佢都係只係會指示我哋點樣去修持呢個菩薩嘅道，佢唔會能夠就咁將個證悟好似移植內臟咁就咁擺落你個身度，然後你就成咗佛，佢唔可以咁樣做。所以我哋因為我哋唔能夠直接見到佛陀，而因為上師可以直接去以人嘅相俾我哋見到，去幫我哋，所以我哋對佢要頂禮。
So with these understandings, then the Jasit Home supplicates to his Guru, who is the embodiment of the Avalokiteshvara. Now the next is the commitment to compile these teachings.
係啦，咁仁波切就話啦，基於以上嘅理解啦，無住賢菩薩咧，佢就向佢嘅上師有如觀世音菩薩嘅上師作頂禮。咁又跟住下一個偈頌咧，就會解釋佢點解要做呢個佛子行37頌。
So it says, Pende jungne dzogpe sangje nam tamchu duble chungte teyane tei lalen she la rale be jalse namji lalen she barsha. So in perfect the perfect Buddha's source of benefit and happiness arise from accomplishing the genuine Dharma, since that in turn depends on knowing how to practice. The practices of a Bodhisattva shall be explained. So maybe.
OK，咁而家第二個偈頌啦，正等覺佛利樂園，從修正法而出生，修法復依明行要，故當宣說佛子行。
So the source of temporary benefits and ultimate freedom are the blessings and the teachings of the precious Buddha. And in order to tread on those paths, then one has to understand or know how to create the conditions to develop the benefits such as the short-term benefits and long-term benefit, which is the enlightenment. The short-term benefits are benefits such as to be free from the lower realms, to be born in the higher realms, then to be not only in the higher realm born, but born with character free from relative suffering, and then from there to be free from this samsara and to attain the nirvana, and not even just that, but to be completely free from even this, to attain the complete realization, which is the enlightenment, which is beyond the freedom or no freedom. It is beyond such limitations. So in order to be able to achieve this, then we have to know how to achieve these. Therefore, in order for beings to understand how to achieve this, how to tread on these paths, then the Gyalse Thongme Sangpo puts down the practices of the Bodhisattva, the 37 practices of Bodhisattva. He commits to putting down these teachings.
係咁，仁波切咧就講啦，呢個偈頌入邊咧就講所有嘅暫時嘅利益同埋究竟嘅解脫咧嘅來源咧，都係嚟自珍貴嘅佛陀啦，佢嘅加持，佢嘅教學啦。咁我哋為咗要行呢一條菩薩道咧，我哋需要認識點樣去製造呢啲造就呢個道嘅因緣啦。咁我哋以短暫嘅利益嚟計，同埋究竟長遠嘅利益。究竟長遠嘅利益當然就係圓滿正覺啦。但係喺短暫嘅利益裏邊，譬如我哋首先要從下三道嘅投生去到唔好再去下三道，要去上三道嘅善道嘅投生。或者再從善道嘅投生，善道嘅投生其實都仲有痛苦，要從嗰啲痛苦中解脫，直至去超越咗呢個輪迴，入到涅槃。但係呢個小涅槃都係未圓滿，再要點樣去得到圓滿究竟嘅正覺，係完全超越咗自由，同埋超越埋不自由，同埋自由都超越。咁呢一個方法。我哋需要去認識，所以無住賢菩薩就因此而決定要將呢個方法寫出嚟。
So now the next is the main practice itself, as I said. So the main body of the practice. So the conditions to develop bodhicitta.
咁跟住嚟咧就正行嘅部分啦，咁然後就開始講我哋點樣去造就成發菩提心嘅因緣啦。
Talking about the precious human life, as I told you, the first.
咁首先就係會講暇滿人生。
So it says, Thanjor Tuchenhe ka Tobdunder, Dajin Kurvi Tsole Dalji Shir, Nindan Tsendu Eva Mebai, Nyensem Gompa Jasilanin. So now that you have obtained the precious human body, the great boat so difficult to find, in order to free yourself and others from the ocean of samsara, to listen, reflect, and meditate with diligence day and night is the practice of a Bodhisattva.
跟住呢個偈頌就係講：此生幸得暇滿船，自他須渡生死海，故於晝夜不空過，聞思修是佛子行。
So as a Bodhisattva or a practitioner on the path of a Bodhisattva's practice, then it is very important to first recognize what you have. Without that, we would not appreciate what we have. And there's a great chance of wasting what we have. So therefore, first recognizing what we have is very important.
係啦，咁仁波切呢度咧就係講緊暇滿人生極難得嘅部分啦。咁點解呢？因為首先我哋要明白認知到我哋本身有嘅係乜嘢，我哋要對我哋呢個暇滿嘅人生會好珍惜、好欣賞。如果唔知道呢一樣嘢幾咁珍貴嘅話咧，你係好大嘅機會會將佢白白咁就浪費㗎啦。
For example, if you have a computer, the latest computer, and one which is the first production of the computer, if we don't know the capability of the latest computer, then we would not be justice or make justice to the computer. We would, or let's say not the first. First may look a little bit different, somewhat similar computer, but older version than the new version. So older version cannot do so many things that a new version can do. But without knowing what it can do, then it is the same. We would not take care of the new one, because we don't know the capability. But when we truly know the capability of this computer, which has so much power, so much that we can do, then we truly learn to appreciate that and make the full of it, full use of it. So in the same way, if we have a precious, let's say a bowl, if we don't know it is precious, we will not look after it, and then we might lose it, we might break it, etc. But when we know the preciousness of this substance, then we will learn to cherish it well. And then through that we will be able to utilize whatever its capabilities to the full. So same way, even this life, if we understand how precious it is, then we learn to use this for the betterment. Otherwise, without understanding the preciousness of this life, then we waste this life. Even
係啦，咁仁波切就俾一個例子啦。譬如有兩部電腦喺你面前差唔多樣嘅，但係你唔認知一部係全新，一部係上一代，但係呢個全新嘅功能係多咗100種嘅咁樣嘅例子啦。咁你唔知嘅話，就咁驟眼睇，你當佢哋係同一樣嘢。但係如果你認知嘅就話知道，哇，原來呢個最新款咧，哇可以做多幾多嘢，你就會真係會好好咁保存佢，好好咁保管佢，愛惜佢，使用佢咁樣。咁同樣咁嘅比喻啦，咁仁波切就係我哋嘅人生亦都係咁啦。或者佢攞一個好珍貴嘅，譬如一個碗，一個古碗。如果你唔知道佢嗰個價值嘅話，你唔會好好咁保存佢，珍愛佢，你好容易可能 唔見咗佢或者打爛咗佢。佢就話：我哋個暇滿人生亦都係一樣。如果你知道佢係幾咁殊勝、幾咁難得、幾咁重要、幾咁有功用咧，你會好好咁珍惜佢，好好咁使用佢。如果唔係嘅話咧，好似我哋嘅人生咁啦，你就唔係攞嚟做一啲令到生命更加有意義、更加好嘅嘢話咧，你好大機會唔知嘅話就會就咁將佢丟棄。
There are many lives. There are many kind of lives. For example, animals have life. They say plants also have life, right? Then humans have life. And then there are many forms of life. But not all life have wisdom and the capability. For example, animals. Animals are beautiful, beings, but they lack many capability as we have. We have different pets. We have pets, but those pets, those animals, they don't have the ability to be the master over us. We are the master over the pets, animals. So that way, no matter how we look at it, there is difference in the capability, as a human.
係啦，咁仁波切亦都講啦，我哋就算眼見到嘅世界裏邊有不同嘅種類嘅生命啦，動物都係生命啦，植物都係生命啦，人類都係生命，有好多不同呈現狀態嘅生命啦。但係唔係所有生命嘅佢所具備嘅能力都係一樣嘅。你可以睇到有好多大家可能自己都會有啲寵物啦，無論佢哋有幾好幾得意或者點，佢係就係缺乏咗一啲能力。始終佢都係要做寵物，你就要係做嗰個主人或者點樣。咁所以無論你點樣睇都好，不同你要知道自己得到呢個人生係幾咁有用。
And also in human, there are so many kinds of human. Some have, are able to see what is right, what is wrong. Some are unable to see. Some have the time to, reflect on things. Some don't have time. So there are so many various kind of human, even in human.
仁波切就算話喺人道裏邊或者喺人類裏邊啦，都有不同種類嘅人啦，因為佢嘅福報，因為佢根器，因為佢業嘅唔同啦。咁有啲人係冇辦法分辨是非對錯，有啲人係冇辦法容許佢有時間去思維佢嘅生命，所以不同嘅人亦都有不同嘅條件。
Though all beings, whether animal, whether humans, any kind, have one common thing. All of us wish to be happy, free from suffering.
無論係乜嘢嘅生命好，動物嘅生命好，人類嘅生命好，但係我哋全部都有一個共通點，都係希望離開痛苦，獲得快樂。
We all wish to be happy, but not everybody have the capability to develop the conditions to achieve that happiness.
咁仁波切亦都講，我哋所有人都係希望得到呢個快樂啦，但係唔係我哋所有人都能夠有呢啲條件去達到呢個快樂嘅結果。
So that way, then a human, a human life, and from a human life also, here it talks about Tanjur Tujin, the precious human life. So a precious human life is not just an ordinary human life, but human life with certain conditions, such as freedom, freedom to practice the Dhamma, freedom to have the opportunity first to come in contact with the Dhamma, and then time to practice the Dhamma, then the wisdom to reflect on what is right, what is wrong, the Dhamma. So all these qualities one who has these qualities, and then have the precious human life. So here today we have the precious human life because we have the wisdom to see what is suffering, what is happiness. Lots of people, in order to achieve happiness, continue to create the cause of more suffering, unable to see the cause of happiness. But we here today, because of our lifetimes of merit, able to develop wisdom to see these conditions and also achieve such conditions, freedom. Therefore, that is a precious human life. So, without which, then it says, is like a boat carries a person from one shore to the other. If the boat is not there, the person will drown in the river. But with the help of the boat, person can go from one shore to the other. So in the same way, this precious human life that we have achieved is like a boat which can carry us from the shore of the suffering, samsara, to the other side of the other shore, which is the cessation of suffering, the nirvana or enlightenment.
係啦，咁仁波切咧就話咧，我哋雖然我哋有一個人身啦，但係佢呢度講緊暇滿嘅人身，唔係一個普通有人身體就叫做暇滿人身啦。有一啲不同嘅條件啦，白下十圓滿啦。但係仁波切度舉例咧，就譬如我哋有一個自由去接觸佛法啦，我哋有一個自由去修持佛法啦，我哋有時間去思維啦，去反省乜嘢係對，乜嘢係錯。咁有呢啲咁嘅條件咧，其實先至具備為一個暇滿嘅人生啦。我哋能夠去思維，去一齊探討乜嘢係痛苦，乜嘢係快樂，已經係非常之難得啦。我哋譬如嚟到呢度喺度學習咁，呢啲我哋呢度啲人咧已經係因為生生世世嘅福報啦，所以先至有咁嘅機會去學習呢啲方法，去將來達至最終極嘅自由啦。咁呢啲就係暇滿嘅人生嘅呈現。咁呢個偈頌入邊亦都講形容呢個暇滿人生好似一隻艇或者船咁樣啦，就由此岸可以帶到你去彼岸啦，就係由我哋輪迴痛苦嘅呢一個岸邊，可以如果識得點如法去使用嘅話咧，可以帶到你去脫離痛苦、脫離輪迴嘅甚至乎正覺嗰一邊。
A human life has many interesting characters. For example, we can experience certain amount of pleasure, as well as we can experience certain level of suffering. We experience both in our human life. Beings of the hell realm have immense suffering that there's no time for them to experience any pleasure. Beings of the God's realm have so much pleasure that there's no opportunity for them to even reflect on the suffering. But karma, everything is the creation of one's karma. So gods, when they extinguish their karma to experience those pleasure, then when they fall into lower realms, there's immense suffering, well as unbearable suffering. So that way, but we humans are different. We experience both suffering as well as happiness. So with the taste of happiness, we want that. With the taste of suffering, we don't want that. So we try, we develop this urge to experience this happiness and to renounce the suffering. So then we look for ways to achieve this. Now, this is common for all. But then not everybody can achieve the right path to achieving the ultimate happiness. But because of, we have this opportunity because we have come in contact with the precious Dharma. So therefore, that is one character of a precious human life. Then we have time to practice the precious Dharma, contemplate on the precious Dharma. So that is another condition of a precious human life. So all various, so there are many, points. So that way, then we have a precious human life. So this is called a precious human life. Then we can tread on the path through which we can achieve the ultimate happiness, the true cessation from all suffering. So therefore, when we have achieved this kind of a human life, this kind of a boat, then we shouldn't waste this. We should make full use of this and try to take full advantage of this by seriously practicing the Dharma, seriously listening to the Dharma, contemplating on the Dharma, and putting it into practice in our daily life. So this is the first teaching of the Bodhisattvas path.
咁仁波切咧就解釋啦，喺我哋人道啦，我哋嘅人道嘅條件或者特質啦，我哋可以經驗到某程度上嘅享樂喜悅，亦都可以經歷到某程度上嘅痛苦，我哋兩方面都有得感受到。但係如果相對上喺地獄道嘅眾生咧，佢係嗰個痛苦係比我哋最痛嘅痛苦都要超過無限咁多倍，我哋係根本以人嘅身體係冇辦法感受嗰種程度。佢哋係冇一個閒暇或者時間去思維任何其他嘢，只有喺度感受無量嘅痛苦。就算喺天道嘅眾生，佢哋所感受到嘅享樂，因為佢哋嘅福報係大過我哋以人體或者身可感受到嘅係無量咁多倍，係我哋係冇辦法想像嗰種咁嘅慾樂。但係因為咁嘅緣故，佢哋就會冇任何時間閒暇去思維其他嘅任何痛苦或者嘢。咁但係大家都係受着業力所限制，當佢福報嗰個業完咗嘅嗰一刻，佢要落翻去下等道嘅時候，佢所受嘅痛苦就會非常之巨大。但係佢亦都喺嗰段時間從來冇機會學習或者去修持過佛法，所以佢亦都變得好無助。但係我哋人就唔同，我哋人喺兩方面都會有經驗，一定程度嘅經驗。對於快樂嘅嘢，我哋想找着佢，想多啲；我哋喺唔中意受嘅嘢度或者痛苦，我哋會排斥，我哋想遠離。咁我哋所有人都會有呢一個咁嘅感受，然後我哋會揾方法去做呢樣嘢，但係唔係人人都會揾到正確嘅方法。如我哋喺呢度嘅人就當然非常之幸運啦，非常之有福報啦，已經有呢個暇滿人生嘅特質，就係你揾到正確嘅道去學習啦，去思維啦，呢個佛法已經係代表你係非常之具足暇滿人生啦。咁有好多其他不同嘅點嘅，就係講暇滿人生嘅話，八下十圓滿。咁最終可以令到我哋行到學習去點樣得到究竟嘅快樂啦，完全脫離痛苦啦。咁仁波切就講所以就好似呢隻船咁，我哋就唔應該去浪費佢，我哋應該用盡佢嗰個優點啦。咁我哋就要認真咁去思維去聽法，去思維佛法，同埋喺每日當中去修持佛法。
Now the second, which is the abandoning of the unfavorable place. So it says, "Nyenji cholan docha chodaryo dayi chola shedang medarbar nangdur jibitimu munajin payul bon jasiladin." So passion towards friends churn like water, hatred towards enemies burn like fire. Through dark ignorance, one forgets what to adopt and what to reject. To abandon one's homeland is the practice of a bodhisattva.
咁而家呢個第二偈頌啦，貪愛親方如水動，憎憎怨方似火焰，痴味取捨由黑暗，離家鄉是佛子行。
So here then it is it shows two avoid the conditions through which one develop the mental afflictions, such as attachment, hatred, and ignorance, through which then one have so much suffering, and one's path to enlightenment is obstructed. So in order to show this, then the second practice, it says
係啦，咁呢個第二個偈頌啦，佢呢度講緊我哋點樣去捨棄一啲對我哋修行上嘅遺願啦，或者冇幫助嘅，或者係唔好嘅條件啦。咁我哋應該去點樣去避免去接觸或者做呢啲咧，係會令到我哋會增加更多嘅煩惱嘅三毒煩惱，例如貪着啦、憎恨啦，同埋愚痴嘅。因為呢三毒煩惱咧，就係會導致到我哋得到痛苦啦，亦都係我哋修行道上嘅一啲障礙。
So for those reasons, then here it says to abandon one's homeland. So homeland generally means a place where we call our home, where we are comfortable. So in that place we have our family, we have our friends, etc. And to those we have strong attachment. We do all necessary to protect them, to give them everything. And we overlook everything that brings any harm to others in order to achieve those advantages for one's near and dear ones. And also we have people who we dislike, and to those so that is attachment. So to our family, to our friends, day by day attachment keep grow and grow, so like that. And then to enemies, those who don't share our point of view, then we dislike them, and then we try to put them down. We try all possible way, to create obstacles for them, through so that way through such then we develop stronger and stronger hatred, character of hatred, afflictions, mental afflictions such as hatredness. And then with all these kind of afflictions, we are unable to see what is right, what is wrong. As I told you in the beginning, all of us wish to be happy. All of us wish to be free from suffering. This is the most common and most important for all of us. But because of these afflictions, we are unable to see, what are the causes to create these happiness. What are the causes to erase these sufferings? So all this is ignorance. So ignorance becomes stronger and stronger. So that is why, and all this in one's homeland, so-called homeland. All problem create from this. So therefore it says one must abandon one's homeland in order to truly be free and able to have good mental stability.
嗱，咁入我車啦，呢度就解釋啦，呢度入邊係包含咗嗰個三毒嘅煩惱啦，咁然後呢度最後嗰個就係離家鄉是佛子行啦。咁仁波切就講乜嘢係嗰個家鄉咧？咁有好多人就會覺得係咪我住嘅地方啊，或者係我嘅家人嘅情況，因為大家都會覺得同屋企人一齊或者喺自己係最舒適嗰個位置啦。咁但係個問題就係，當你見到你嘅屋企人或者你親愛啦，你會因為咗要保護佢哋，為咗會令到佢哋具足佢嘅需要咧，你就會去 忘記咗其他人嘅需要，甚至乎剝削其他人嘅需要，令到你可以俾到一啲你所親愛、你所喜歡嘅親人佢哋所需。咁但係呢個咁嘅情況一路咁樣做落去嘅話咧，就會令到你對你自己嘅親愛特別越嚟越貪着，然後就越嚟越忽略其他人嘅所需所要。咁另外一個問題就係有啲你唔喜歡嘅或者敵人啦，或者嗰啲唔同你睇法係一樣嘅人啦，你唔中意佢哋啦，你會講衰佢哋或者製造一啲障礙俾佢哋啦。咁呢個就會變成真心嘅一路嘅增長，一路展現出去，越整越嚴重嘅情況出嚟啦。咁第三就係你嘅煩惱、你嘅情緒啦。當你嘅情緒好波動嘅時候咧，你係冇辦法睇清楚乜嘢係正確或者不正確噶啦。雖然大家都知道所有眾生都係希望離苦得樂，但係當你喺完全睇唔清件事，唔知乜嘢係應該做唔應該做嘅時候咧，你係冇辦法做到。咁嘅情況之下，繼續落去越做咧就會愚痴就會越嚟越嚴重啦。咁所以佢就話呢度啦，我哋要遠離呢一啲咁嘅境地啦，咁先至可以令到我哋從呢啲咁嘅貪嗔痴嘅煩惱裏邊可以有個距離，可以令到我哋嘅心會變得比較穩定。
Like in the sutra, it says, that whatever develops mental afflictions, then one must straight away not remain in that and avoid those circumstances. So like Milarepa, we can find so many caves of Milarepa. So Milarepa shifted place from place for meditation. It is not because Milarepa got bored of one place, and then need to shift all over again, to another place. So not because of those reasons. Milarepa was practicing such. When he was getting used to one place, then people knowing him there, coming, seeing him, making offering, his being, was getting more and more, comfortable. Then also the surroundings becoming more and more familiar. Then he shift to a new place, where totally new, no attachment, no familiarity like that. So he continued to shift from place to place like that, practicing. So it is such practices.
係啦，仁波切亦都講啦，喺經教裏邊咧，好多時都會講啦，我哋要盡量遠離一啲會影響我哋情緒波動嘅境啦。咁例如仁波切就講密那巴尊者啦，你會聽過佢喺西藏、尼泊爾或者不同地方有好多禪修洞。佢話唔係佢貪新鮮，因為中意去呢度嗰度，佢唔係悶。仁波切話係因為佢去到某一個地方喺度修行嘅時候，逐漸就會好多人知道，有好多弟子，有好多嗰度嘅人，然後又會供養佢，然後佢一發覺自己嗰個修行覺得好似好舒服咁樣嘅時候，好舒適，同埋同嗰個環境變得太過熟悉嘅時候咧，佢就唔俾自己有呢一種嘅貪着，佢就要移去另一個重新全新嘅地方，由頭開始過。佢唔想俾佢嗰個貪執形成。
There's a beautiful example, that great masters have said, that the homeland is like the prison, and the worldly dharma is like the prison chain, that binds you down. So through the worldly dharma we create karma, karma of attachment to one's love and dear, and hatred towards one's disliked people, and through these then ignorance, and through these we create the the string or the chain that binds us down to the samsara, the prison. So therefore we must be free from this.
仁波切亦講啦，有佛法上嘅大師大德有講過教法裏邊乜嘢係家鄉咧？就係一個令你太過舒服 呢個地方咧就會令到會好似一個監獄咁，將你困咗喺度。然後更多世俗嘅事務咧就會好似啲鐵鏈咁，就鎖住你。咁因為呢啲嘢就越整就好似一個業咁捆住你、鎖住你咧，你就對你所喜歡嘅真愛嘅就越嚟越喜歡貪着。然後對你唔喜歡嗰啲咧，你就會慢慢就越嚟越產生，甚至乎係憎恨。然後你個愚痴，因為你嘅情緒嘅波動咧，就再將你綁緊啲。
So of course, this is the practice of a bodhisattva. Now, I always say, one has to be practical. So great practitioners like Milarepa took these practices as it is, went into the mountains, and practice, left everything behind. But for us, it's difficult, to do those things. So being practical, then understanding these, then we must try best to put these into practice in our daily life. How do we do that? By recognizing these, having less attachment, seeing the downfalls of attachment, having less attachment, and seeing that all beings are the same. Whether it is your most dear ones, or whether those who one most dislikes, all are beings similar to you. So like you wish to be happy, dislike to suffer, same way all of them wish to be happy, wish to be free from suffering. Yet like you who have shortcomings and make mistakes, they also make mistakes. They also have ignorance. So through their ignorance, create certain actions. So understanding those, then we learn to develop patience. We learn to have less attachment to our near and dear ones. We learn to have less anger, hatred towards those who create things which are difficult for us, and we learn to see these things and lessen our ignorance on those. So that is how we put into practice in our daily life. So we can put it into practice. So you don't have to, even if you cannot go off to a mountain alone, these things you can do in your day-to-day life.
係啦，咁仁波切咧就話啦，但係當然對於密勒巴尊者佢就會直接依止個教法，就佢乜都放棄晒，就去個山窿度閉關，咁就修行周圍雲遊啦。但係佢話我哋在家或者在座嘅同學啦、弟子啦，就要比較實際嘅。我哋唔係要求你即刻就要去深山度修行，咁樣係唔實際啦。唔需要咁樣將所有嘢就放低啦。我哋最緊要所做到咧，就係我哋要明白佢嗰個意思，我哋要盡我哋所能喺日常生活當中要減輕呢啲貪執啊、排斥啊。我哋睇到呢啲貪嗔痴嘅三毒煩惱對我哋嘅影響係幾唔好。咁我哋首先要視所有嘅眾生或者所有人先啦。無論你係喜歡嘅或者你唔喜歡嘅眾生咧，其實同你都係一模一樣，在於大家都係想離苦得樂，而同我哋一模一樣，佢亦都會做錯事，有時會做咗一啲行為出嚟咧，可能會障礙到我哋或者令到我哋唔中意嘅。但係我哋因為基於明白呢一樣道理嘅話咧，我哋就對我哋所喜歡嘅人、親人咁咧，就減少你對佢嘅貪執，然後亦都對你唔喜歡或者阻住你嘅人啦，唔好生起咁多嘅怨恨或者憤怒。咁既然因為你明白咗呢道理咧，你就減少你嘅愚痴，你就睇到個道理，你就唔會有咁大嘅反應。
Now the next, then we will have a break, okay? So the third practice, Yungen Pangbin Yomon Rimchidrip, namye me be gejor ngang ge pel rigpa thang chu lang shi je wen ba dem ba jasin la rin. So giving up inhospitable places, mental afflictions gradually decrease. With no distraction, virtuous activities naturally increase. When mind becomes clear, conviction in the Dharma is born. Therefore, seeking solitude is the practice of a bodhisattva. So here, relying on solitude.
係啦，咁呢度第三個偈頌啦，遠惡境故或漸減，遠離亂故善自增，心情於法起正見，依正處是佛子行。
So by relying on solitude, then in such condition, then there is no environment to create or develop attachment, and there's no environment to develop hatred. And there's no environment to develop ignorance. So when such condition there, then one's mental afflictions automatically is subdued. So when one's mental affliction is subdued, then one is able to develop clearness of one's mind frame. And when that happens, then one is able to more clearly see or make proper judgment to what is right, what is wrong, what should be done to achieve the desired result, what should not be done to avoid, what should not be done to to get. Now my English is getting bad. What should not be done to should not be done to how do you say? Yeah, to now my English is stuck. So yeah, so to create the unfavorable conditions. So what should what one should avoid to create these kind of conditions. How come I'm getting stuck?
仁波切咧就話呢度講緊依正處啦，因為能夠依正處嘅話咧，變咗就冇咗嗰個環境條件去引發我哋嘅更多嘅貪着啦，更多嘅排斥，繼而真心啦，咁同埋愚痴嘅，因為冇咗呢啲煩惱嘅話咧，我哋個心就會比較容易去沉澱落嚟啦。咁然後我哋就會睇事咧就會變得清晰好多啦，你個心就清晰咗咧，你就會更能夠去做一個恰當嘅決定決策啦。咁對你所希望達到嗰個結果咧，你就會更容易睇到有啲乜嘢係你應該做，或者有啲乜嘢係你唔應該做，或者有啲乜嘢你係應該避開嘅。
We say we must practice at all times, right? So how many of you have tried to do that? How many of you have tried to practice at your home on your practice cushion, and also try to practice when you are working or whatever day-to-day activity you are doing? So how many of you have tried to do all this?
咁仁波切就想問大家同學當中有冇同學係有嘗試，真係想嘗試係修持，就算座上修啦，或者喺返工嘅地方啦，或者你嘅工作環境啊，喺街上啊，你會特別去提醒我真係想去咁樣修持嘅，有冇咁嘅諗？有嘗試啦，嘗試。
Most of you. So from those two, which do you find it easier, to achieve some some experience of the practice? When you do it sitting in your home, having all the conditions right, is that easier, or trying to do the practice when you are working around, or when you are doing something, trying to do the practice, which seems easier?
咁係啦，仁波切就想問大家，你會覺得你喺一個靜靜你自己禪修嘅地方去係修持你個心會容易啲啊，抑或喺你工作環境或者喺街外嘅對境嘅時候容易啲？
sitting
on the
at home.
cushion.
Right? So why do you think so?
點解咧？
Hmm? Yeah. Yeah. So those are the reasons, right? So same here, So that is why it says we must have the right conditions, such as the to rely on the solitude. So normally when we have activities in our day-to-day life, then we constantly our mind is getting disturbed with things happening around us. So all that, then our thinking capability is somehow hampered. So we are not clear. So when things are not clear, then our activity also not clear. But when we are sitting at home, when nothing is there, then we are relaxed. When we are able to relax, not much disturbance, when we are able to relax, then our mental, thinking also becomes clearer. But that is in the first level. So as we do this gradually, then slowly, of course, we have to, carry on our practice in our daily life. So when we are able to do this, then when our mind becomes clearer, and when it becomes clearer, then even in our day-to-day life judgment, we will be able to make the right judgment. And through the right judgment, experience the most efficient result. So that is why, and then for a practitioner in the beginning, then to have the rely on solitude is very important. So that is the practice of a bodhisattva, the third practice.
係啦，咁仁波切咧就話咧，即係大家都答啦，其實自己一個單獨係喺屋企一個舒適嘅環境去放鬆嘅環境去禪修個心，會比喺街上或者做緊其他嘢工作環境係會容易啲嘅，因為冇咁多嘢去干擾你，去將你分心啦，去令到你散亂啦。咁所以你靜啲嘅話咧，你個心嘅係會容易啲啦。因為冇咁多干擾嘛。咁仁波切話，但係唔代表你咁就唔會喺日常生活度去繼續修持啦。你亦一樣繼續修持，盡你嘅能力，但係要逐步慢慢嚟嘅話咧，呢個暫時即係話要一個獨處嘅環境就會修得好。咁呢一個係初階嘅禪修者或修行者嘅，逐漸慢慢咧，你亦都可以提升到你個能力。
Okay, so we have a short break here.
咁我哋而家係午飯嘅休息時間，就係應該係1點鐘翻嚟嘅，12點半就會開翻門。
What time? Till 11:30, okay? 10 minutes, okay or not okay?
The plan was supposed to lunch break already. 係啊。
No break.
And then come back.
I thought till 12 o'clock, right? Till 12. Teaching is till what time? 11:30.
Now
I thought till 12.
20 past 11.
Okay.
Or the timetable is next session will be at 1 to
1. That means I think we can finish 1 or 2 then. Is that okay? Then we have lunch break.
a bit more.
Yeah, a bit more. Otherwise,
yeah.
Till 11:30 then.
Okay.
Yeah, till 11:30.
OK， 大家唔好捉住，唔好住，俾翻晒。仁波切教到11點半先。先放飯。
I thought 1 break. Okay. So 11:30 we break.
Okay.
Till 12:1. Okay. Sorry. Now. Okay. So the next is urine drop in zashi soso tal baby drop in norze shuldu lu jin drankan namshin drumbe for send lu dang jalsi lalin. So giving up in old friends and relatives will separate. Possessions gained and with exertion will be left behind. Consciousness, the guest, will leave the guest house of the body. To let go of this life is the practice of a bodhisattva.
係啦，咁呢一段第4個偈頌咧，就係常伴親友還離別，勤聚財物終棄捐，惜客且為身捨去， 捨現世心佛子行。
So here, as I told you, it is reflecting on impermanence. So this is very important again in our day-to-day, day-to-day life. And for our practice, Dhamma practice to be successful, then definitely this is the most important condition.
係啦，咁仁波切話呢個偈頌咧就係提示我哋要去多思維生命嘅無常啦。喺我哋係非常喺我哋佛法嘅修持裏邊係非常之重要噶。
It is said that we take refuge to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, but in order to truly, truly have refuge to the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, then some level of understanding of impermanence is very important.
仁波切就話好多時我哋個個做佛弟子都會話歸依三寶、歸依佛法僧，但係真正嘅歸依唔係淨係有儀式啦，係必須具備有一定程度對生命無常嘅理解嘅。
Through the understanding of impermanence, then we truly develop the urge to practice the Dhamma. And through this, or let's say through the understanding of impermanence, then we truly develop to make this life worthwhile or meaningful. And through this, then we wish to truly make our next life better. And if not better, at least not worse than this life. So we truly wish to do that. And in order to do that, then we start to look for the conditions, cause conditions, the way to do that. And when we do that, then we recognize that the three jewels is the supreme, through which we can achieve this. And then through that confidence, developing that confidence, then we truly develop the wish to take refuge in them. And we take refuge. So that is the genuine way of taking refuge.
係啦，咁仁波切就話啦，我哋必須要對生命無常有一個一定嘅理解啦，因為冇呢一個話嘅話咧，我哋唔會有一個好大嘅動機啦，去要修持佛法嘅。我哋如果真係理解生命無常話，我哋先至會去盡力去令到呢一生變得有意義啦。起碼或者會令到，亦都希望令到下一生更好啦，起碼唔會差過今生啦。有個真正嘅願去實踐修持佛法啦。咁因為基於咁嘅緣故，我哋先至會能夠去真正地去對歸依三寶生起信心，咁我哋先至有個真正動機去如理去做歸依三寶。
So here a beautiful example is given. It says, it gives an example like the guest house. It says, so all friends and relatives will separate, possessions gained with exertion will be left behind. Consciousness, the guest house will leave the consciousness, the guest will leave the guest house of the body. So I always have this thing in my mind, of a guest house, because I'm so used to shifting from guest house to guest house all the time. The whole year I'm doing this, from going from place to place in different guest house, hotels. Sometimes I'm put in very, very luxurious guest houses. Sometimes so, sometimes not at all good. So all kind of, I experience all. And then through these experience, this becomes a very interesting example for me.
係啦，仁波切就話呢個偈頌入邊有個好好嘅例子啦，講緊即係好似從屋同屋之間咁去搬屋咁樣啦，或者搬酒店咁樣。因為仁波切本身自己就好有呢個經驗啦，佢經常都要去不同嘅地方教法嘅時候，就會由旅館啊、酒店啊不停咁去轉嚟轉去。有時去嘅可能係好非常之舒適豪華嘅，有啲就普普通通，有啲可能唔係咁好，但係佢就特別有感受呢一種經驗。
when you are put in these very luxurious guest houses, everything is, so everything looks so beautiful. You don't feel like touching anything. It's you think, what happens. You feel, how do you say? Everything feels like, you shouldn't keep it. But that is how it is. But it is impermanent. Today you are in this guest house. Tomorrow you are no more there. You shift to another guest house, and you don't know if the next guest house is a better one or is a worst one. So you don't know. So life is also like that. This life may be perfect as we think, or it might not be perfect, but it is not always there. The next life is there. So we cannot. The day we are born is the biggest proof that we will die. So this very proof, and the biggest proof of our birth is our death. Death means birth of another thing. So death doesn't mean you disappear into nothing. You are born again into something. So now, like the guest house, where you shift into a better guest house or a worse guest house, so this life also, the next life, whether you shift into a better life or whether you shift into a worse life, depend on your this life. How you live this life.
係啦，咁仁波切咧就話啦，佢以佢經驗啦，有時去到一啲好舒適豪華嘅酒店嘅時候，就覺得啲嘢實在擺得太靚、太乾淨企理，然後啲嘢好多好多啦，但係佢就唔想掂啊，完全唔敢掂，因為想 keep 住佢咁完美嘅狀態。咁但係其實所有嘢都係無常嘅。聽日就已經唔再喺度啦，聽日已經去咗第二個地方。可能係好啲，可能係冇咁好。生命亦都係一樣。所以亦都唔會永遠都存在喺度。而生命當中，你嘅出生就係對死亡一個最好嘅證明，佢嘅存在。而你嘅死亡，你見到死亡就係亦都係將來會有出生嘅一個非常好嘅證明。咁可能係好啲，可能在你立場覺得冇咁好，但係將來下一生去到邊度，就係依靠住今生嘅行為。
Then also, the next guest house, whether you want to, what kind of guest house you get into, if you just leave it to fate, let it be as it is, then you might get into a worse guest house, then no fun, or you might get into a better guest house, who knows, so same way, this life, if we just live, how do you say, unconscious life, then our next life, depend, we might be born into a very difficult life, or we might be, if lucky, we might be born into a higher life, a higher realm. So like that. No control of our own.
咁仁波切亦都話啦，當我哋如果將我哋嘅來生嘅投生就由得佢由命運主宰，乜都唔理，由得佢中意點就點啦。咁好危險，可能到時真係唔係咁好玩。咁所以如果由得佢自己唔用嗰個覺知去清晰地去行事此生嘅話咧，咁好有危險，或者好有好大嘅可能，下一生會去咗一啲好艱難嘅地方。咁可能去咗好啲地方，但係佢唔知，但係咁就會有好大嘅風險。
But the next hotel is not yet booked, So you have the ability to book into a better hotel, Say you would like to stay in a better hotel, research about the hotel, and then book into a better hotel, or make sure at least not worse than this hotel,
咁仁波切咧就話，其實大家下一生或者下一生住嗰間酒店咧，暫時都未訂好嘅。咁佢話你應該花啲時間去資料搜集下，即係邊啲係好嘅酒店下一生嘅。咁就起碼唔好差過今生。
So same way, we understand that next life is there. You have to be born somewhere. So, but you are not born there yet. You have this life yet. This life is not over yet. So you have this opportunity to book your next life into a better hotel. So you work, do the things necessary so that you can make your next life better than this life.
而仁波切講啦，來生嘅來臨咧係確定㗎啦，已經喺度會存在，將會發生。而我哋而家呢一此生亦都未完結，所以我哋而家有呢一個機會，我哋可以實踐，我哋去努力，去盡量去安排我哋來生，起碼唔會比今生更加差。
But don't get carried away by too luxurious hotel. Because once you experience that, then when you are put into a lower hotel, the experience is not very good. So same way, this life, you only wish for good, happiness of worldly happiness. You be born in the God's realm. It's like the luxury hotel. Once you experience the God's realm, then, but that is not always there. Like the hotel you change, next hotel will be you don't know where. When you come down, because the best hotel next is now lower than that, no more up. So same way, once you are born in the God's realm, there's no more up but to fall into a lower realm. And when you do that, then you really know what suffering is.
係啦，咁但係仁波切又提醒大家啦，唔好對訂來生酒店太過沉迷啦，唔好掛住淨係要揀間好啲嘅、好靚嘅酒店啦，即係 OK 就，因為唔係嘅話，你就會淨係想去天道，咁你投咗去天道嘅時候咧，去到無論幾高都好啦，因為無常、因為業嘅緣故咧，佢亦都係會消逝，咁然後你又會去投生翻，一定係比嗰個低啲嘅地方嘅話咧，咁你就會受到痛苦㗎啦。
So understanding this, and then whichever guest house you are in at the moment, learn to make best of that. Learn to enjoy whatever it is. No need to sulk on which guest house you are. You're already there. So try to make the best of it. You're in a good hotel. Don't save things unable to touch, afraid it will finish, because you don't know where your next hotel is. So the hotel that you are in, make full use of what you have. Whatever it is, whatever facilities it has, make the full use of it. So same way, this life, make the full out of this life. Do whatever necessary possible so that your next life can be better, this life can be good and enjoyable. We don't want to suffer in this life. So we have to create conditions to experience happiness. So this is our responsibility, because we wish to be happy, right? So we have this ability also. It is in our hand. So we must do the right things to achieve the right result, which is happiness. So that is what it says. And so understanding the impermanence, and then seeing things as impermanent, like a guest house, and then so when you reflect on impermanence, it is not negative. People think impermanence is negative. A lot of people don't want to reflect on it because they think as impermanent is negative, very negative. But it is not, as we see here. Because of impermanence, we have the ability to create a better, after. So therefore, impermanence is very precious. Through understanding impermanence, we can develop.
係啦，咁仁波切咧，我哋需要明白到呢一點嘅話，知道生命嘅流轉好似一個酒店去一個酒店咁啦，一個旅館去一個旅館咁啦。咁我哋當明白嘅時候咧，我哋就要欣賞我哋而家所有嘅咧，我哋就好好咁去運用佢，唔好喺度怨天尤人。咁如果你真係咁幸運入咗一間非常豪華舒適嘅酒店咧，你就用盡佢啲設施，你就唔好乜都唔夠膽掂，你就好好咁用佢，咁然後咧就用佢嚟製造一個更好嘅來生因為佢話我哋自己嘅快樂咧係 仁波切係我哋自己嘅責任嚟嘅。就正正因為有無常，佢話有好多學生或者唔中意聽無常，覺得無常永遠都係負面嘅。佢話唔係，就係因為有無常，所以你有機會去製造更好嘅將來。呢個係我哋自己嘅責任。
So one last, okay. So it says the next is Gyalton Rona Tuksum Pel Jurshin Tusam Gombi Shawa Nyamjula Chamdan Hingje Meper Jurshebi Chongen Ponga Jasilanin. So when friendship with someone causes the three poisons to increase, degrade the activities of listening, reflecting, and meditating, and destroys loving kindness and compassion, to give up such a friendship is the practice of a bodhisattva. So avoiding, the harmful friends.
咁第五個偈頌啦，伴彼若使三毒長，並壞聞思修作業，能轉慈悲令喪失，遠惡友是佛子行。
So here mainly, people with wrong views, such as, who say, there is no karma, doing bad doesn't yield in suffering, doing good doesn't yield in happiness, and these kind of things, so the wrong view are the most serious negative friends.
咁仁波切就話啦，以乜嘢為之惡友咧？最嚴重嘅惡友咧係持邪見嘅惡友。呢啲惡友點解咧？佢哋如果話係唔相信有因果，唔相信惡有惡報或者善有善報，唔相信我哋做惡業嘅話會導致到我哋痛苦，唔相信做善業先至會得到快樂嘅話，而你跟隨咗佢咧，咁呢啲就係惡友啦。就所以我哋要避免同呢啲持邪見嘅人一齊，呢啲為之惡友。
Like you say, if you put a rotten egg in a basket of eggs, the other eggs also get affected, right? There's a saying like that. I don't know if that is true. So and also there's a saying, that if you plant how do you say, tsende, the sandalwood tree in the middle of an ordinary tree, slowly the other trees also start smelling like sandalwood tree. So in the same way, if we associate around too many wrong view, then slowly even we get influenced by such. So therefore, avoiding friends with wrong view is important.
係啦，咁仁波切俾個例子啦，佢嗰個例子其實好似我哋中國嘅近朱者赤，近墨者黑嘅意思啦，即係話如果喺一個森林裏邊，你擺啲係沉香嘅木，咁其他都會跟住有分香。如果藍蛋裏邊你擺隻變壞蛋裏邊，好多之後都會變晒壞咁樣嘅意思啦。咁仁波切就話，如果我哋近得嗰啲持邪見嘅友伴太多嘅話咧，難免我哋自己都會受影響。
So here, when you say, avoiding from such, wrong view, people of wrong view, it doesn't mean, giving up completely, because we have taken. Now, these practices are the practices of a bodhisattva. So, as a bodhisattva, we have taken the vow to benefit all mother sentient beings till they attain the complete realization. So therefore, how can you give up anybody? Whether they are people of wrong view or right view, they are all beings. So one cannot give up that way with hatred, with dislike that way. It doesn't mean that kind of giving up. Here, what it means is one stays away from such influence. But then deep down in your mind, we develop greater loving kindness, compassion for such beings. Because such beings are the source of our loving kindness, compassion, actually. Because they, through their ignorance, have developed, such wrong view and unable to cut through the right view. So they are, and through those kind of views, they are suffering immensely, and they will suffer immensely. So seeing these, it is like hitting a hammer on your own head. So you have to genuinely develop more loving kindness, compassion for such people. So for their benefit, then you, at the moment, when you are not strong enough, then stay away from such wrong view and practice hard, make this life meaningful so that you can benefit and liberate such beings. So that way we have to look at these. So not intentionally taking somebody with wrong view as your enemy and then cursing and as saying not come around. So not like that.
係啦，咁仁波切亦都提醒我哋啦，對於所謂惡友啦、持邪見咧，因為我哋係已經受咗菩薩戒啦，我哋係菩薩戒律，我哋係唔會捨棄任何一個眾生，無論佢持嘅係正見或者邪見都好啦。咁如果因為佢係持邪見惡友，而我哋生起對佢嘅惡心、唔喜歡，或甚至乎真心憤怒，咁係唔啱嘅。我哋只係我哋唔會捨棄佢，但係喺我哋自己嘅修行未夠強嘅時候咧，就係要避免被影響，避免一啲唔好嘅影響，譬如呢啲邪見嘅影響。但係喺我哋心底間咧，我哋係仍然係衷心地好想幫助佢哋。我哋其實呢一啲持邪見嘅人咧，係我哋應該生起更大嘅慈悲去對佢哋。點解咧？因為你知道佢哋係受着好嚴重嘅無明愚痴所影響，佢嘅智慧冇辦法展現出嚟，所以佢有咁嘅邪見，而佢呢個邪見其實導致佢哋非常嚴重嘅痛苦。個比喻仁波切就話，等於佢自己攞個錘喺度揼自己個頭一樣嘅啫。咁所以其實係好可憐，所以我哋要對佢更生起更強嘅慈悲，而唔係將呢啲惡友視為我哋嘅敵人，然後好憎佢，甚至乎詛咒佢，咁係唔啱嘅。我哋係生起對佢慈悲，但係自己喺修行嘅堅固上未穩定嘅話，就要避免備受影響。
So here it says Kandanrona Tusum. So anything that develop the afflictions, mental afflictions in you and make that stronger. So anything that develops such mental afflictions, and then one must avoid such things, seeing them as an unfavorable friend. One must try and stay away from them. And because through those kind of development of mental afflictions, then one's the clearness to practice the Dhamma or see the right path is obscured. So when that happens, then one's path to freedom from suffering is obstructed. So therefore, one must avoid such circumstances, such friends.
係啦，咁仁波切要再深入解釋下啦。我哋要避免嘅係呢啲一啲違願啦，一啲唔係有幫助嘅環境啦，因為呢啲會令到我哋增加煩惱。當我哋嘅煩惱如果增加嘅話咧，我哋就非常之困難去睇清我哋前面修行嘅路啦。咁嘅情況底下咧，我哋就會離我哋嘅解脫咧就更加遠啦，我哋嘅修行嘅道菩薩道就受到障礙，所以我哋基於咁，所以我哋要避免遠離。
Okay, so we end here for the morning.
我哋早上嘅教學喺呢一度圓滿先。
Okay, we do dedication. It's in this book, I think.
藍書仔法本藍色法本回向
Page 13.
13頁嚟嘅，13頁。
Sunam de Tamje Zibani Tomne Nebe Dranam Pamje Ne Jega Nachi Bala Jumbai Sibe Zole Joan Jolora Shu Jambala Bawe Chidara Jambad Kundu Zambo Deyan Dejen De Teda Gunje Jesu Daloj Gewan de da Tamje Rabdo Sanje Guzum Nibe Shenlad
Chunye Minjuran Dembe Shenla Dang Gende Minchen Debe Shenla Chedarang Owa Malan Rubarai Jo Benzer Sado Samaya Manibalaya Benzer Sado Dinam Titranjo Mebawa Sudokaya Mebawa Subuchaya Mebawa Anurado Mebawa Sarvasude Medaya Sarvagama Sudame Zirdam Shreya Guru Ha 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 Ho Manga Sarvadada Gadam Benzer Ma Memenzem Benzer Bawa Ma Samaya Sado Okay. So afternoon is 1 o'clock.
下晝嘅課就係1點鐘。
Okay.